Hi, dear friends and fans of mobile games. Welcome to my channel. Today we have a very interesting and topical issue because we are going to talk about the top 10 best survival games on Android and iOS in 2023. If you want to challenge yourself, test your survival skills, and still stay in the comfort of your home, then this list is definitely for you. Intrigued? Then be sure to subscribe to the channel, give it a like, and let's get started. Dismantle. The post-apocalyptic world looks very different from what you imagined it to be after many years spent in a safe haven. Almost nothing has changed since humanity practically ceased to exist, and the survivors were forced to learn how to survive in new realities. Get acquainted with the strange creatures that have taken over the planet and start fighting with dignity for your own future. Catch fish, solve challenging puzzles, run and fight monsters, build outposts, and create unique weapons for upcoming battles. Guys, and also want to remind you that we have a Telegram channel and Discord server where you can chat with me and ask me your questions. All links in the description. Dead Survival Island 2 is a survival sandbox mobile game that is packed with action and adrenaline. On this remote and post-apocalyptic island, your only goal is to survive. And there is a lot of threats that will try to stop you from achieving this goal. From hunger and dehydration to dangerous wildlife, opportunistic players, and other mysterious dangers. You will need to gather resources, build your own bases, craft various handmade weapons, and ensure that nobody's going to steal your hard-earned loot. DeadKind. Survival Project is a survival simulator in the zombie apocalypse where you run for the bald man, or rather, chase him around a huge world. Only at a distance of 100 meters, everything turns into a huge and blinding wall of light. A difficult burden fell to gamers on Android, as it is on this platform that DeadKind Survival Project is available. The developers promise multiplayer, but for now, you cannot dream about it. The maximum you will get is an equipment system, hunger and thirst, along with a combat system. Lost Future is a mobile game that is available on iOS in a number of countries, including the Philippines. It's an early version, but already with potential. The thing is that the player manually controls an avatar, exploring locations, entering houses, and destroying zombies. In the game Lost Future, you have to survive. For this, you need to stock up, not only with a sharp knife, but also search houses for food and other things. By the way, in this mobile project, there is a story. It is presented in the form of players' negotiations with characters via walkie-talkie. It's a pity that there is no voiceover. Despite the fact that Lost Future is a game for smartphones, it has a beautiful open world. Drawing of distant objects and the general entourage of The Walking Dead is on top. Thanks to this, the game has already reached the 3rd position in the top RPG App Store. Get off your ship and step onto the island's shores, sailor's Odyssey this mystery. With a sword and a heart full of courage, you will face the challenges of the wild outdoors and cruel pirates. Survival on the island is not easy. But with the cleverness and agility of a professional pirate, you can build your own pirate base and gather resources to defeat ferocious opponents. And as you uncover the island's hidden treasures, the adventure will take you to the most dangerous and exciting places you've never seen. How many days will you last in the Bonfire? 2. Uncharted Shores. This isometric city building and survival simulator is out on iOS and is ready to test your civilization skills. The developer and publisher in one person is Zigma Games Studio. The Bonfire, Forsaken Lands, Rubec, and Super Nano Jumpers have already been released. We should take a look at the trailer, which shows the gameplay of their new creation. The action of the game takes place on a randomly generated island. Players have to build a settlement, develop it during the day, and protect it at night. In the dark time of the day, there are strange creatures that are only too happy to destroy everything. WinterCraft is a survival game offline simulator set in a winter forest where you will face dangers in a large craft world. Gather resources, build yourself a winter house, hunt wild animals and predators with bow and arrow, and explore the forest. Every day in survival game can be the last day on Earth. It will remind you of the long dark in terms of gameplay and interface. Survival Legends is a 3-on-3 multiplayer shooter. Players are put through a tutorial where they learn the controls and how to shoot correctly. To shoot, you need to pull the right stick towards the enemy, after which the character will start firing on his own. Only the number of bullets is limited. And if the reloading of the pistol is fast, then during the reloading of the assault rifle, you have to hide in a shelter to avoid taking damage. The Wild West has always been known as one of the most fascinating places in the entire world. This land is full of dangers, so you should be ready to destroy anyone who does not have enough courage or survival skills. By joining Westland Survival, players will have a vivid feeling when setting foot in this land from the perspective of a cowboy. Your mission is simply to help the cowboy survive the threats around. At the same time, build your own empire in this Wild West. This is not a simple task at all, as the publisher Helio Games has added a lot of different elements of danger. Just a single moment of distraction is enough to kill you and start over. With over 10 million installs on Google Play, we believe this game won't let you down. Zombie Forest 3. Underground is a survival simulator in which the player can create his avatar and set up a shelter. It is made interestingly. It is a wooden house with a passage under the ground, where the player sleeps. The developers have worked out the interaction with objects. For example, you can search for the right wave on the radio, start a generator, and explore new locations. Well, friends, that's it for now. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button like it was your best friend who forgot to give you your money back. If you're still not subscribed to my channel, well, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button and bell so you don't miss any cool videos. And of course, I'm always open to your suggestions. If you have cool ideas for future videos, write them in the comments. Maybe the next video will be exactly according to your scenario. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.